Hey guys, it's James White with Freakin Reviews, where I bring you as seen on TV product reviews, gadgets, and more. Now I'm coming to you from Surfer's Paradise here in Australia, and I've got the PanoClip with me. This device supposedly turns an iPhone into a 360 camera, but does it really work? That's what I'm going to find out in today's review. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so if you want to see more videos like this. Now normally I review as seen on TV products and an occasional gadget. Now this one was sent to me by someone who asked if I was interested in trying it out because I was going on vacation. Who wouldn't want to try a 360 camera to take some photos like that when you're on the road? So I thought, okay, I'll give this one a shot and see if it really works. Now how it supposedly works is there's a lens on each side. There's one and there's two. It takes advantage of your front and back camera on your iPhone and takes a picture on each side and stitches them together. So here's how it clips on there. It only goes one way. So once it's in place, you open the software, it's a free app, and then you take your photo, and then it supposedly works. Now I've been playing around with it a little bit, and I've noticed that it takes one photo and another photo because it can't take two photos at the same time. So that also means it probably can't take video. I haven't seen the option for that. I thought maybe that would come later, but I realized you can't do both cameras at the same time, so I don't think video is going to work on this. On the other hand, this is only 50 bucks, so if you want a cheap 360 camera, this might be something to fit the bill. But let's see how it actually works. I'm going to go down to Surfer's Paradise while the sun is out, because it's been raining most of the time for me, and I'm going to take some shots down there and then show you how the whole thing works. Let's go to it. By the way, the day before I left, someone sent a package of these to me in the mail, actually a few of them. We have the Park Pack, the Period Pack, the S Kit, the Potty Pack, and the Hangover Kit. And these have different things, like for example, the Park Pack has suntan lotion, insect repellent, earplugs, lip balm, wet wipe, hand sanitizer. I might actually take this one with me because this is the first day I've had where it's kind of sunny weather, so I might actually use this. Obviously I can't use some of these, but I'm going to see if I can use the rest of these elsewhere on my vacation. Otherwise, I might just crack them open and see what's inside later on. But I'm going to take the Park Pack with me and see if that helps me out, because I don't have any sunscreen with me right now. I think I left it back in Hawaii. Now here I am down here closer to the beach. I want to take a couple 360 photos down here. I want to point out that I've got two phones. One is my broken phone and one is my good phone. The good phone has a case on it, the broken phone doesn't, so I've used that sometimes. Because you can't have a case on your phone to use the PanoClip. So I'm going to take my case off my good one and try that one. All right, the camera is ready to go. Can you see that? Now for the picture. It says stay still. All right, I'm gonna try another one. More of a selfie. It says keep the camera still. Please look at front camera. You can hear it switching from front to back camera. All right, I'm gonna move on and try some more pictures. But that's basically how it works. I think what I'm gonna do is share some of these on my Facebook page before I post this video to give people an idea of what it looks like. But I'm gonna take a photo right now. Try this. I'll do this sticking out the tongue. And that's it. We'll look at all these later. I'm gonna keep taking shots. Hey, I don't believe it. I'm actually gonna get some sun here. Like I said, the first day and a half I was here, nothing but rain. Pretty heavy at times too. And it was cold for this area. But since I'm getting some sun, and it looks like we might get some sun for a while, I'm gonna put on some sunscreen from my Park Pack. And here are the contents of the Park Pack. Some earplugs, I don't really need those. Don't need earplugs. Lip balm, I don't really use lip balm either. Sting relief, definitely hold on to that. Instant hand sanitizer, definitely hold on to that too. Some sunscreen, that's what I'm looking for. Moist towelette. Some tush wipes, wasn't expecting that in there. And insect repellent. I'm gonna try, right now, really I'm gonna focus on the sunscreen, and that's about it for right now. I'm gonna put the rest in my backpack. But it's kind of cool. I think these are $3 or $3.50 per pack. I don't remember the website, but I'll put it in the description below. But I like the idea. Some of them are kind of funny, kind of weird, but kind of useful at the same time. I can definitely feel that sun. Someone who lives in Vegas, I should have been more prepared with the sunscreen, but see, I think I left it in Hawaii. There's plenty in there. I think there's an ample amount. All right, I'm good to go. Keep walking around here. How does a Burger King Whopper sound? Wait, what? There's so many coffee shops here in the Surfers Paradise and in Australia in general. The first place I went when I got here was this place, which is Zarafas. Zarafas, I think it's called. But they do definitely love their coffee here and they're good at it. So enjoy a little bit of my coconut bread that's been toasted and my ice mocha here. I wasn't sure I was going to get any good weather, but the weather's been awesome here today, so I'm grateful for that. Got more to do. I'm going to go up and see what kind of photos I took. In fact, I'm going to take one right now. There it is. In fact, I'm going to take the picture with the camera looking at it. Here's what it says. That should be an interesting picture. But I want to give a quick shout out to Sean, who I met in Honolulu, because it was my last night there and I went and met up with him. He's a viewer of this channel and he works at a shoe store there and he showed me these, which are a brand of shoes called Ufos. Ufos? For someone like me who has really flat feet, these have very high arches in them. And I've been wearing them all day today, which is the first time I had a chance to wear them, and they are really nice. They have the best arch of any shoe I've probably ever worn, and they're sandals. So, Sean, thanks for pointing these out to me because these have been great. So if you ever hear of Ufa's brand and you have flat feet, these are not, I think these are 50 bucks. Kind of expensive, but when they do the job, it doesn't really matter so much. So just want to point that out. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm going to go over the PanoClip app to show you how that works, because that's, once you've taken your pictures, you got to do something with them. So you open up the app. So when you first open up the app, you get this kind of like social media site where people are sharing different 360 photos. I'm not too interested in that, but so I go into the album, and that's where my photo is right now. Right away, you can see there's a problem here. See these black dots? Those did not turn out. Now, the only thing I can think of is that the reason they didn't turn out is because maybe I closed the app too quickly. I think if you don't let it finish processing before you close it, it doesn't save, and that's something that I'm in the habit of just taking a picture and closing my phone, so that's kind of potentially a problem for some people. But nevertheless, let's open one that I already shot. When you first open up, you kind of get the tiny world version. I mean, look at that with my big head, which is interesting, but I mean, that's kind of a gimmick. I'm not too big on that, but if you pull down, you'll get this kind of globe 360 look. You can look in different directions. Then if you zoom in, then you get kind of a regular 360. That's kind of cool. You can look around, and it seems to have stitched pretty well. Let's take a look at another one. There we go. That's on my my balcony. Pull down, zoom in. There we go. Kind of cool. I like that for sure. You can also add a filter, you can add a sticker, and you can do a snapshot. The snapshot saves whatever you see on the screen to your photos. So you could add some stickers on there. I'm not big on that. And then filter, they have kind of like these Snapchat, Instagram type filters on there. So say you have a picture you want to share this now. So then what do you do? So what you do here is you have the share icon right here. And then you can say where you want to share it at. Share it to Snapchat. Then you have different options of how it's going to look. But then you have more up here. That's called 360 Pan to Tiny Planet. Sky Warp. Some of these aren't really as usable as others. All right, I kind of like this one. Let me see if I can share this to, I'm not going to log in. So I've got to export it. I think this is the one that I just saved. Yep, this is the one. Let's try another one here. Spin view 360 photo. That didn't take too long. I think I just saved it to your phone. So you can select the starting view. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm sharing it to my Freakin Reviews Facebook page. I'm going to see how people think about this before I post it. So when you select these share options, typically it's just saving it to your phone in a format for that particular social media device. It doesn't actually post it automatically. It looks like it's saving it to your phone. So you get the idea as far as sharing goes. And there's still more options here. One option here is you can turn that on, and then you can actually, so you get that instead. Another thing which I happen to like is you can turn VR on. So if you have something like Google Cardboard, you can actually put it in there and kind of revisit where you're at. Which that's actually probably my favorite feature I've tried out so far. I think that's very cool. And they always want to put their logo on there, so I always turn the logo off. So anyways, that's a quick overview of the app. I'll be curious what you guys think. Right now, the fact that some of these are not saving is my biggest disappointment because I lost quite a few photos while I was out walking around today, and there's nothing I can do about that. I think what you have to do is just make sure you don't close the app or hit the button on the side of your phone until it's done processing. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. Which, if you're used to just taking a photo and closing your phone like I do, you might be losing some. A quick overview of where I'm staying here in Surfer's Paradise. It's at the Hilton, but it's actually a private condo that I rented, so let's take a look. I don't really go down here that much. There's a washer and dryer here, which is quite useful on vacation, and the second bathroom, which I don't use. This is the first bedroom, which I also don't use because I didn't really need a 2-bedroom place, but I really wanted that view. So I paid a little bit extra just for that. But right now I'm just putting my suitcase in here and that's it. Refrigerator, full kitchen. This is the living area, which has a dining table, a couple of couches, television set. And of course it leads to the balcony with that killer view. Now this is where I spend most of my time, looking at that and that, especially that, while sitting right there. Oh, this is bedroom number 2. It also has access to the balcony and a killer view. Oh, and a TV. This is a closet area. I've got drawers full of clothes, my packing cubes, some hanging clothes, and access to the bathroom. This is just a standard bathroom, not really much to talk about. So I may have splurged a little bit on this place, but I really wanted that view and I think it was worth it. This place is amazing. I could sit out here for hours and just look at the view and you can hear the ocean from the room. When I go to sleep at night, I crack the door open, I can hear the ocean as I'm going to sleep. You can't beat that. All right, back to the PanoClip. All right, guys, I don't have any screen capture software in Australia with me. Sorry about that, so I'm gonna have to do it old school. This is the photo I posted. Now the quality, you can go on the Facebook page and look at it yourself, but the quality around the edges, as you can see, it's kind of like that person is blurry, that text is blurry. Then it gets a little bit clearer, not great, and then blurry, kind of where it stitches at, and then over here, this is the rear-facing camera. Seems like it's clearer than the front-facing camera. So obviously, that's the case with the iPhone, is that the rear-facing camera is higher quality. So it's a little bit weird. Some people won't care. Some people will. I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Well, this is my last full day here in Surfer's Paradise. Tomorrow, I'm off to Sydney for my final stop here in Australia. I've got a lot planned there. But as far as the PanoClip goes, I think that it does a pretty good job. The quality isn't really that high, especially around the seams where it's being stitched at. That seems a little iffy. Plus, there's 2 different quality cameras, so I mean, it's not perfect. But for $50 to add a 360 camera to your existing phone, maybe it's not so bad. If you're looking for a high quality 360 camera, I don't think this is it. What do you think of the PanoClip? Tell me what you think in the comments below. And please subscribe for more As Seen on TV and gadget reviews from me, James White, with Freakin Reviews.